I didn't want to love this figure, but I love this figure. It is fantastic. I don't know what I'm going to do because I don't want to drop $300 on 3 more figures, but I feel like I'm going to have to. Mondo is making this line of Real Ghostbusters action figures based on the cartoon, not like how Kenner is doing the toys or re-releasing those or something.
Yeah.
And we have been talking about these for a long time and how these are like the holy grails of what we wanted as toys. We were disappointed to find out that they were going to cost so much money, $100 per figure. And they were sold in either a 2-pack or a single with just the Ghostbuster. And we were even more upset when some podcasts were getting samples of these figures ahead of time, and we did not receive one, even though we are the premier Ghostbusters podcast on the internet. But, you can right or wrong, and I received a package in the mail. See it there. There you go. So I'm going to open this right now. Has a little card. I'm going to read the card. Dear the Reluctant Adult Podcast, I know this is coming a little late, but I hope you enjoy. You are our favorite Ghostbusters podcast, and you are always Ecto Elite in our heart. So that's very nice. That was a very nice gesture. So inside, pull this back a little so you can see this. So inside the box, you can see it looks like a trap, a ghost trap. This is an amazing packaging. So you open up the doors, and you can see right in there. You see that? You see that right there? There you go. All right.
Wow.
There you go. So thanks guys. That was great. I appreciate that. No, I did. So they did not send that to me, but I did buy it. I did buy it because I was like, let's buy this. So this is Peter Venkman. This is the first figure in the set. I didn't want to love this figure, but I love this figure. It is fantastic. I don't know what I'm going to do because I don't want to drop $300 on 3 more figures, but I feel like I'm going to have to. So let's take a look at this guy. Has the proton pack. It comes off. It's connected to 2 of the straps at the bottom where it connects at the waist. That's how it comes off, and it plugs in there. The cable that connects the wand to the backpack is a very soft plastic that you can see it just will wiggle any way you want. It has no rigidity at all, which I think is great. It's great that they were able to do that. And then it plugs right into this little U shape there.
Mm-hmm.
Get that in there. I don't want to break my $100 toy. So you'll take my word for it. It's in there, sir. But it's beautiful. I was saying, like, I don't even care about the figure. I just want the proton back because it's so great.
Okay.
And it is. It's so great. It's like it came to life from the cartoon. So here's Peter. Comes with a clear stand, very classy, nice clear stand. He's got ball wrists, but they're not as in your face as the McFarlane one. Like McFarlane's balls are in your face. These are not quite as obvious as that. But they do the job because you need to be able to rotate the wrists and get them in positions to hold the neutrino wand. You got to be able to hold it correctly, and he can hold it correctly. So they definitely prioritize the aesthetic of the figure over like pumping too much articulation into the toy, which I think is the right call. But it's got enough, they weren't doing like ninja moves. They sort of have like a couple poses, if they can hold the neutrino wand, that's pretty much all you need.
Right. These are Ghostbusters. These aren't the X-Men, for crying out loud.
These aren't the X-Men. These
are
the Ghostbusters.
Jumping off of buildings.
They're not ninjas. So I wanted to compare the size to the plasma collection here. You can see it's bigger. Were the plasma collection like undersized? Because I didn't think these were too big, but I guess maybe these are larger than 6-inch. Quite a bit larger than the plasma collection. But I do love the figure. So let's get real specific here. The knees. This is like every company seems to have agreed that when you have thick legs, you're doing this kind of like 2-joint, no third point of articulation look, like NECA does it with the Sesame Street characters. And I do think it works well because you get like a 90-degree bend, and you don't need more than that. And when they're straight, it's not so jarring. Like, it would be more jarring if there was like that third joint that makes up the double articulation. So I think that was the right way to go. You got a little bit of butterfly at the shoulders, so you can hold the wand pretty well. He's got some fun accessories. Probably my favorite, the trap. Get you a nice shot of that. Block my face so you can see the trap. There it is. So the trap is cool because the cable is actually a wire, so you can bend it in any formation you want. So if you want it like it's hanging down, like gravity's pulling it, you can do that. You can coil it up if you want. Each of the guys come with a mini ghost, a buddy ghost. Peter gets Slimer for obvious reasons. Slimer's great. This is really just the perfect. It's like he came off of the screen. Couldn't be any better. He's got cut shoulders. They're not balls, so just up and down movement. But he's got a nice little ball joint where the base plugs into his bottom, so he can be like sad. It's that's what he sounded right?
Yeah.
Is that what Slimer was?
That's what he sounded like.
He didn't do like he did like gibberish like minions do, right? He didn't speak like perfect English. You get a couple words in there sometimes.
You can hear him say Ray.
Who did his voice?
Right.
Was that Dave Coulier? Did he also do Slimer? I know he was Peter.
Good question. It's a very
I don't know who did Slimer. So Slimer's great. I love Slimer. The other great part. This is you got to look at these figures as it costs $100. So you got to have some real cool shit in here. So the trap, the little, what do you call this part? Like the actual part that they take out to put into the containment unit. Like it empties.
The canister?
The canister. So that comes out.
Yes.
And then it has an alternate canister where the ghost that comes in the 2-pack is getting sucked into the trap. Look at that. Oh, that is amazing.
Sam Hain there. Yeah.
That is just this is groundbreaking.
Yeah.
Could you imagine Hasbro putting this out? This is the kind of stuff you get with these companies where it's like, these are fans of the property and they've been waiting their whole life to make these toys. So I love that. It has alternate gloved hands that you can slip on there, and then it has the blast effect that goes at the end of the neutrino wand. So really the question comes down to, what do you want more? Do you want a nice Real Ghostbuster? Or do you want $100? You choose right now, Bill. What do you want? $100 or a Ghostbuster? What do you want?
I wish you just had the actual $100 bill.
I know. I really wish I had $100.
You're like, here's
$250.
5 20s. Wait, is that a 50? What is it?
250s.
Oh, okay.
I thought I did have 100, but no. Like,
here's
relatives send me Christmas cash.
1,000 pennies. What do you want?
But our audio listeners would have no idea.
Oh wait, dang it! It's more than that. It's more than 1,000 pennies. What am I thinking?
10,000? I can't do that math. Who cares? The joke has been driven into the ground. So, anyways, I love this figure. Am I gonna get the other 3?
It's only $10.
Probably. I'll start saving now because Egon's not even out yet. I think he got pushed to next year. They're always getting delayed too, which is actually helpful in a lot of ways. So, if Mondo enjoys this review and would like to send the Reluctant Adult podcast the next figure, which is Egon Spangler, we would do another good review. And you know what? When it's not through the lens of having to pay $100, it might be even a little bit more positive. I don't know how it could be more positive. We were pretty positive here.
Yeah,
but
you were. You
also,
did very good. You did right.
Here's the thing, and this is why companies need to send us stuff to review, because in some of the photos that I saw other people posting, the cod piece right here like really looked like the Ninja Turtles crotch. I don't know why it was so prominent, but it's not. Like, it's not, like, I don't know what had happened in those photos that I think Pixel DM posted, but it was just like he was like getting that crotch right in your face or something. But it's really not. It really just looks fine. It looks fine. He also comes with an alternate head that's like mean mugging. Did I show that? I took it down. Oh, here it is. So two heads better than one, obviously. And this one is sort of like the sly head. The heads are very nice. They are traditionally painted. They're not the spray 3D printing or whatever that everyone does now, which I think is what you have to do for animated characters. I think it would look silly otherwise. So I like this figure a lot. You know, my wallet cries tears of happiness, but yeah, I need the whole team. This is definitely one of those, like, we waited our whole lives for these figures.
Do you feel that the absence of the ghost detracts from it at all, or do you feel like satisfied with just the Ghostbuster itself?
The fact that I didn't pay the extra $100 to get Sam Hain.
Yeah.
Hell no! I didn't want that guy. See, here's the thing. I don't think that this figure is worth $100. I think that they have to make them that much, and that's the deal they cut. They'll never, and they'll never admit that. That's probably just part of the deal. It's like the only reason these can be made is because they're going to cost $100. Mm-hmm. The ghosts are if these are not worth $100, the ghosts are not worth $50, because they're just, especially like the boogeyman, he's just like a big empty husk of nothing. Like, it's not the Mondo's fault. That's just the designs of the characters. So no, I do not need or want those ghosts. I just want the guys. Like, I'll just use my imagination or other toys I have. I just need the guys. Like, we've gotten ghosts that look fine. We've never had cartoon accurate Ghostbusters, and now we have them, and they're fantastic. I almost wish that they were 12 inches. If they were still going to be $100, make them 12 inches. I don't know. I think that would have been fun. But we got what we got, and they're pretty damn good. And at least we're getting the 4 guys. And maybe Janine. We saw that mock-up of Janine from Comic-Con or something.
Yeah.
So there you go, Mondo. You got me. You got me. We got one.
Maybe they'll release a 4-pack down the line.
Well, that's what I think. I'm going to, like, drop. Ray comes in, and the next week they put up like a 4-pack for like $100. Like, son of a bitch.
They did that. They've done that with the. Was that with the? No, that was Mezco with the Mezco Turtles. Not Mondo. Yeah, no, I think it's just a licensing thing where like each figure has to be over $100 because the price is like $101. Like, there's no reason for these to be $100. Like, why would you ever like you the goal with pricing is to make it seem less than it is. That's why they invented 99 cents. It's like, oh, it's only $9.99, but if you put it $10, it's like, oh, $10, I'm not paying that. So like the fact that they tacked on an extra dollar is very like, okay, there's a reason. Like, they were not allowed to sell these if they were less than $100.